started, I'd actually like to thank Malachi, who just came up here and helped me out again. Malachi every year, just getting the lights to work right seems to be a big deal, so that there's lights on, but they're not washing out the screen, and Malachi's got everything set up and working great for us this year. So welcome to the 2025 Titan Biomedical Sciences Awards and Senior White Coat Ceremony. On behalf of Polaris Career Center, Berea-Midpark High School, and myself, I would like to welcome you to the 2025 Titan Biomedical Sciences Awards and Senior White Coat Ceremony. First, I'd like to extend our sincere thanks to the superintendents from Polaris and Berea, Diane Zander and Tracy Wheeler, and to our building principals, Bill Evans and Mark Smithberger. Their unwavering support makes programs like this and events like this possible. A special thank you as well to my supervisor, Julie McGarry, who's here with us this morning, for her guidance and encouragement throughout the year. And most importantly, I'd really like to recognize our secretary, Mallory Sapara. She's been a huge help of printing out all the programs that you have for us, and certificates, and just all kinds of stuff behind the scenes that we need to make this happen. Also, our head custodian, Mel Martin, along with his staff, their hard work behind the scenes of getting chairs up here and all that kind of stuff to set this up. Okay. So today's a time to recognize students who have demonstrated excellence in their biomedical science classes and to celebrate the dedication, growth, and accomplishments of our seniors over the past 4 years. I would like to share a story that captures the heart of why we're here. There's a well-known story from a hospital in New York. A young doctor, fresh out of medical school, was on call during the night shift when an elderly homeless man was brought into the ER. He was dirty, disoriented, and suffering from multiple untreated conditions. The doctor did what was necessary, cleaned him, treated his infections, and stayed with him for hours to ensure he was stable. Another doctor asked him, "Why did you go to so much lengths for someone who won't even remember your name?" The doctor responded, "Because he's still someone's son, he's still a person, and because what we do isn't about being remembered, it's about doing what's right." The story reminds us that true healthcare isn't glamorous. It's not about recognition or reward. It's about showing up for people in the hardest moments, because everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and care. You will notice as we go through later of introducing some of our seniors that some of them have decided on paths outside of healthcare. However, without exception, I believe the students we celebrate today understand that everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and care. They're here not just to pursue a career, but to prepare for a calling, to serve others with skill, heart, and purpose. Of course, that kind of preparation takes commitment, it takes discipline, and it takes a lot of hard work. So let's begin by recognizing those students who have demonstrated academic excellence in their biomedical science classes this year. So I will start with academic excellence and principles of biomedical sciences. This is our year 1 freshman class. As I call your name, come up, I'll shake your hand, give you your certificate, and then I'd like you to just kind of make a line in front of this table there, and then I'll kind of let you know whenever you can exit on the opposite side of the stage. Miley Blatnica. Giselle Chandler. Gianna Colana. Liliana Gavrila. Lexi Hall. Emily Lane. Go ahead and Kelsey Watkins. They're not getting here in order. Okay, so all of these students receive these awards because they've had A's on basically everything this year. We've divided grades into two categories this year, content mastery and what's the other one? Work habits. And so they had to have A's in both of those categories and have A's on all the tests that we had. So that's outstanding work by all of them. And then every year I also recognize the most outstanding student in the class, and this year that's Emily Lane. And you guys are free to go ahead and exit there. I'm sorry, I'm going to have these out of order, but that is what it is. We'll just go with that. So the next class will be Academic Excellence in Medical Interventions. Madeline Blatnica. Emerson Fleming. Janine Jamal. Sunil Jamal. Brooklyn Martinero. Abby Ward, Andrea Tendecross, Julia Totoy, and Vivian Drew. Ethnic. Is Paige here today? And the most outstanding medical intervention student this year was Julia Totoy. Thank you, students. Okay, so the next category is Academic Excellence in Human Body Systems. This is our sophomore class. Claire Fensky. Caitlin Williams, Shannon Langenberger, and this year's most outstanding human body system student is Caitlin Williams. Caitlin beat out some of her classmates by scoring 100% on the last several tests that we've had. So, thank you, students. I would now like to invite all of our HOSA International qualifiers to the stage. So while they're coming up, I'll tell you a little bit about what HOSA is, for those that might not know. So, stand right in here. So, if you want to spread out in front of there, it's right there. HOSA stands for Health Occupation Students of America, and it's kind of like an academic decathlon or science Olympiad. There's roughly 30 different events that students can choose to compete in. Some of them are just, plain old knowledge, take a test. Others are knowledge combined with lab-based skills or clinical skills. Some of them are projects that are really long where you have to compile portfolios and presentations, and then you present your project once you get there. So students have competed at the regional level and qualified out of regionals to states. And then once you get to states, you need to be in the top 3 in the state in order to qualify for international competition. So these are all students that qualified out of states to go to international competition this year, which will be in Nashville, Tennessee. We'll be heading there in June. So the competition's here in the United States, but it's truly an international competition. There'll be teams from Japan, China, all over the world that they'll compete with, so it's an awesome experience. They spend so much time. I'm proud of all these students. I'm especially proud of our president and vice president, Tiffany and Malak. So HOSA is a student-led organization, and the students kind of run it, and we really kind of haven't done that in the past. We kind of started dipping our toes into that last year, and this year Malak and Tiffany have really totally taken over. I pretty much just sat back and do a little bit of organizational stuff, and they run everything, organize the meetings, organize what their teams were. Both of these are students that their freshman year, every time you told them they had to speak in front of a group was like, knees knocking, and they've become such good leaders, such good public speakers. Malak, even last year, every time she had she's so smart, so she can memorize her whole speech, but then she gives it at 100 miles an hour. I mean, just talk so fast just to be done with it. And you're like, I know I heard some good stuff in there, but if you'd slow it down. But she's become an excellent public speaker, and I'm so proud of both Tiffany and Malak, and they wanted to say something here. So.
He really hyped up those speaking skills, but I don't know about all that. Okay, so good morning. I joined HOSA just last year, and I truly wish I would have joined sooner. If you're a freshman, sophomore, or junior, there's still plenty of time to take full advantage of what this organization has to offer. As vice president of our chapter, This year, I've had the privilege of seeing HOSA from a leadership perspective, and it's been incredibly rewarding. What made HOSA so meaningful for me wasn't just the competitions, it was the community. I got to work on projects I truly cared about, step outside my comfort zone, and build friendships. I'm especially grateful for my team this year, Emmy, Abby, Arden, and Shannon. You've all been amazing, and I'm so proud about how far we've come together. And of course, a big thank you to Tiffany, our president, for being such a strong, supportive leader. If you're thinking of joining, go for it. It can truly make a difference. Switching gears for a moment, I want to say a few words about Mr. Pittman. He's the kind of teacher who actually connects with the students, the kind of advisor who's always there when you need him, and a doctor who's never needed the title to earn respect. Mr. Pittman taught 3 of my siblings before me, so I've heard about his class for years. Now, in my final year, I can see why he has left such an impression. Mr. Pittman has been with our class for 4 years, and through that time, we've been able to grow together. His sarcasm, the sharp comments, and the jokes at our expense are all part of the experience. He's answered ridiculous questions, sat through some interesting presentations, and guided us through all sorts of challenges. He's taught us a wide range of science, and with that, many of us have found our lifelong passions. Thank you, Mr. Pittman, for being who you are and for helping us grow throughout these years.
So 4 years, I walked into my first HOSA meeting, unsure of where I belonged or even if I belonged at all. I'm standing here now as president, so that's pretty exciting. So good morning, my name is Tiffany Talbot, and I led the Mental Health Promotion Group. I want to thank my incredible team, Aubrey, Angus, and Vivian, for making this such a great year. Although we didn't hit every goal we set, we accomplished so much together. A special shout out to Aubrey. She will be taking care of the mental health promotion team next year, so she'll be leading it. I'm excited for her. She'll do amazing. HOSA was me taking a chance. I was a quiet freshman without big goals, unsure of where I fit in. But Mr. Pittman changed that. He pushed me, challenged me, and toughened me up, all while keeping us laughing and building memories I'll never forget. He taught me what real leadership looks like: quiet, consistent, and full of heart. Because of him, I've learned how to listen, present myself confidently, and work with people who bring out the best in me. Don't be afraid to take a chance on yourself. HOSA helped me discover who I want to be, and it might just do the same for you. If you have any questions about HOSA, ask one of us. There isn't enough time today to explain how much it's changed me. So to any biomedical student out there wondering if HOSA might be right for you, take a chance. No matter what you're thinking, just try. What you give is what you get, and if you commit, the rewards go far beyond medals and ribbons. Mr. Pittman didn't just teach us competitions or projects. He taught us about resilience, humility, and what it means to lead with integrity. He believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. When I doubted my voice, he reminded me it mattered. When I stumbled, he encouraged me to keep going. He saw potential in each of us and never let us settle for any less than our best. I don't think I'll ever be able to fully express how much his guidance has shaped me, not just in my HOSA experience, but who I've become as a person. Now, I can't wrap this up without poking a little fun at Mr. Pittman. He really deserves it. First of all, he'll never admit he's afraid of bridges, but we all know the truth. And let's not forget how he likes to join in our senior skip day. But to be fair, he is a senior citizen. So technically, he's just honoring tradition in his own way. Along the way, he's worn Burger King crowns, rocked a giant sombrero for his birthday, and yes, he's even stuck straw wrappers up our noses while we were on the bus. The man is creative, chaotic, and completely unforgettable. All jokes aside, we love him for who he is: quirks, dry humor, and all. He's more than just an advisor, he's the heart of our chapter.
Class of 2025 would like to present you the Inspiring Mentor Award, but due to harsh senioritis, your plaque has yet to come. So we are giving you the certificate as a temporary stand-in. Thank you, Mr. Pittman.
Congratulations to all these students. I have Mrs. McGarry come to the stage, and also my juniors who are helping him step out. So one of the things I really like about being able to do this is, number one is you're going to see we just did the class top 20 the other day, and either 6 or 7 of the top 20 students are students that are biomedical sciences Project Lead the Way program. Another 6 or 7 was in the Project Lead the Way engineering program. So we really do have some of the academic high flyers, students that are just super high achieving. They're into so much. I can't boggle. I don't know how they keep straight all the different activities they're in. And obviously in graduation, where you have a big class to go through, they can't talk about that. And so being able to have this small group can really talk about all the accomplishments that these students have. So it's now my privilege to introduce our class of 2025. Dakota Andrews. Dakota is going to be going to the United States Marines. She wants to be in the military police, and Dakota has been a varsity soccer player while in high school. Grace Forgash. So Grace will be attending Baldwin-Wallace University, where she will be studying neuroscience on a pre-med track. Grace is graduating summa cum laude. She was in the BMHS top 20. She's National Honor Society Vice President, multiple times all Southwest Conference and County Honors in softball, 4 times varsity starter softball. She's a member of the Student Athlete Leadership Team, Link Crew, Marching Band, and Concert Band. Rory Flonick. Guys, when I call your name, when I call someone, when you know you're the next alphabetically, just go ahead and kind of stage over here. Maybe that might speed things up for us just a little bit. That's my congratulations. So Rory will be attending the University of Cincinnati. She will be majoring in biology with a pre-med track. Rory is graduating magna cum laude, is in National Honor Society. Has been student of the quarter. Has won academic excellence honors. Is an AP scholar. Won the Be a Titan Award. Was on the speech and debate team, and I should have conferred with you here because I know she was more than on the team and just won like crazy this last year on the speech and debate team. She's always on the announcements. Played club volleyball, marching band tuba captain, symphony orchestra, superintendent student advisory council, and the German Honor Society vice president. Ian Gidamo. Eden will be going to the Ohio State University, where she'll be studying the pre-dentistry track. Eden is graduating summa cum laude, is a member of National Honor Society, was the most outstanding Principles of Biomedical Science student, was a member of HOSA, Spanish Honor Society, Yearbook Club, First Ring Leadership, Superintendent Student Leadership Academy, 10th grade executive board, and participated in student pathways at the Cleveland Clinic. Malak Hussain. Let me get my breath here. Malak will be attending the Ohio State University. I didn't go to the next person, did I? Where she'll be studying forensic anthropology and psychology, and is also kicking around pre-med track, which is, I think, the path for her. Malak is graduating summa cum laude. It's in BMHS Top 20, National Honor Society Officer, National Technical Honor Society, National Chinese Honor Society, National Spanish Honor Society, 3 times service pen, 3 times academic pen, PBIS, Titan recognition, 3 times student of the quarter, Southwest Conference tennis scholar athlete, academic excellence in all years of biomedical sciences, most outstanding student in medical interventions, is a member of Key Club, the Muslim Student Association president, host of vice president, lead executive, superintendent student advisory council, varsity tennis, unified sports basketball, which, by the way, if any of you parents have not been to one of the unified sports events, when you hear about that happening, go to those events. They're amazing. Student athlete leadership team, female athlete leadership team, junior and senior executive board, Leadership Academy, Link, Titan Aid, Southwest General Hospital volunteer, ICC Food Bank volunteer, and we're just going to cut it off right there. Congratulations. Madeline Kaminsky. Madeline Kaminsky will be attending Kent State University, where she will be studying nursing. Maddie is graduating magna cum laude, is a member of National Honor Society, has earned her service pen, multiple times student of the quarter, be a Titan Award, so student council, sophomore executive board, first ring leadership, junior executive board, International Thespian Society, symphonic choir, center stage show choir, and marching band. Next up is Lauren Mantow. And I'm going to have to apologize profusely to Lauren. She was another one of those. So I have these asterisks for a separate sheet, and I don't have it here because her accomplishments in sports is it's unbelievable. But Lauren is doing the 2+2 program, where she'll be going to Cuyahoga Community College and Cleveland State University, studying education. She's graduating magna cum laude, as a member of National Honor Society, and also the National Technical Honor Society. Again, I'm so sorry, I don't know how I made this mistake, but her accomplishments in basketball and volleyball is just on and on of the awards she's won. She's been an incredible athlete and an incredible student. Congratulations. Santino Liao. Sonny will be going to the Bowling Green State University, where he'll be studying computer science. Sonny will be graduating summa cum laude, is in the BMHS Top 20, and a member of National Honor Society. Calissa Lowe. Calissa will be graduating, will be going to Cuyahoga Community College, where she will be studying emergency medical services, and Calissa has won Student of the Quarter in biology. Right. Kaylee Oliver. Kaylee will be attending Ohio University, where she will be majoring in psychology. Kaylee will be graduating cum laude, is a member of National Honor Society, has earned her service pen, her academic pen, is a member of marching band, pep band, key club, student council, peer tutoring, junior executive board, and is on the superintendent student advisory council. Rishi Patel. Rishi will be attending the University of Cincinnati, where he will be studying a pre-med program. Rishi is graduating cum laude, has won academic excellence awards in biomed, was a student volunteer at Southwest General, and also did an intern at Southwest General in the operating room, and has been a member of the track and field and cross country club teams. Adriana Root. Adriana is very motivated by money and will be headed straight into the workforce next year to start piling that cash. Congratulations, Adriana. Adriana Ruggiero. Adriana will be attending Ohio University, where she will be studying speech pathology. She will be graduating cum laude, is a member of National Honor Society, has earned her service pin, plays varsity volleyball, is a member of the senior executive board, was also on junior executive board. She's on the student athlete leadership team, the female athlete leadership team. She coaches rec team volleyball for 5th and 6th graders. As the Titan social media ambassador, has also done unified sports, Link, and is a 7 brew barista. Congratulations. Luca Santori. Luca will be attending the University of Cincinnati, studying accounting. Luca will be graduating summa cum laude, has earned his service pen, was a Southwest Conference Scholar of the Month, has played high school golf, soccer, and baseball. Congratulations. Caitlin Sachin. Caitlin will be attending Bowling Green State University. She will be studying 7 through 12 education, specializing in mathematics. Caitlin will be graduating summa cum laude. It's in BMHS Top 20, National Honor Society President, National Technical Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society Secretary, AP Scholar, 3 times service pen, 2 times academic pen, 3 times student of the quarter, Southwest Conference Volleyball Scholar Athlete, Southwest Conference Cheerleading Scholar Athlete, Southwest Conference Volleyball Honorable Mention, Southwest Conference Volleyball Second Team, 3-year Varsity Award, BMHS Defensive Player of the Year, school record for season digs, school record for career digs, 2 times Player of the Week, ESPY's Award for Most Titan Spirit, then the Leadership Academy, Student Athlete Leadership Team, Female Athlete Leadership Team, Titan Social Media Ambassador, Junior and Senior Executive Board, Link, Unified Sports, Cleveland Prime Volleyball, has coached rec volleyball, assistant coach for club volleyball, and also is a 7 brew barista. Tiffany Talbot. Tiffany will be attending John Carroll University, studying neuroscience on a pre-med track. Tiffany will be graduating summa cum laude. It's BMHS Top 20, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Service Pen, Scholar Athlete, Student of the Quarter, HOSA state qualifier 4 times, HOSA national qualifier 2 times, Distinguished Scholar Award, HOSA president, emergency room liaison volunteer, Southwest Biomedical volunteer, patient information volunteer, intern at Southwest Medical Lab, intern peer tutoring, oh, that's a separate thing, sorry, peer tutoring, indoor and outdoor track and field. Congratulations. Page tape. And Paige will be attending the University of Cincinnati, where she will be on the physician assistant track. Gabriel Villanov. Gabe will be attending the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, where he'll be studying aeronautical science with the goal of becoming a pilot. Congratulations, Gabe. Emma Wagner. Emma will be attending Cleveland State University, where she will be majoring in nursing. So we have some of our official awards we give out to the seniors, but before we do that, I give the unofficial senior awards. So seniors, if you notice them, they're going to be moving over there where they can kind of see the screen. This is their normally kind of favorite part of the ceremony. I got a text this morning from my colleague, Ryan McLeay, who teaches the Legal A engineering program, and it said, good luck at your graduation ceremony today, and don't get fired. And so the students, I've had these students for 4 years, okay? So I kind of know like senses of humor and that kind of thing. So I guess I'm just kind of prefacing this by going like, and we kind of back things off. Let me start with a story to illustrate this. Some of these students might have heard this and some haven't. So a number of years ago, we was doing this, and I had a student that their junior year, and this is probably like the top student academically, super bright, super nice girl, super competitive, and we do these review games on the system called Kahoot. And she was so competitive, like there's just a review game, but she needed to win every time we did the review game. And it's easy to kind of hit the wrong button, and so it's up on the screen and they all answer questions on their computer. Well, she hit the wrong button, and when she did that, she dropped the loudest F-bomb right in the middle of class that you've ever heard. So her senior year, when we were doing our unofficial senior awards, I gave her the, went with the nuclear option in class and dropped that. And again, it was all in good fun, it was good. But I got this email from the mother. I was brought up that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything nice at all. And I understand that different people have different sensitivities. It was for like the student had come to me the next day and it's like, my mother is going to write this email, and she already did. And so she's like, I tried to explain to her that that this is all in good fun. So I just want to say that this is to have fun with my students. It's to point out some of the characters and personalities that we have in the classroom, certainly not to embarrass anybody. So, yeah, that's enough. So, I don't even know what that is or where that came from. Let's just go to the next thing. So this is not necessarily commendable. This one is, And so we had Lauren Lantow come by earlier, and I mentioned all the things that she has done in athletics. And I'm not going to get into the details of what's been going on with Lauren. That's her business to share with who she wants. But the classmates know the horrendous challenges that she's had. I'm sorry, I'm going to blame it on the pain meds I'm on from wrecking my bicycle last week. But Lauren's life has really been turned upside down the last couple years for medical reasons, has had to give up the sports that she loves so much, has had to work really hard to attend the school, and I'm so proud of Lauren for the perseverance she's had when things have been offered of like, you'll just get the credit, don't worry about this, we'll make accommodations. And she's been like, I want to be here as much as I can and do what I can with my classmates. So. Why just keep getting in here? I have more energy than all of you award. Students, who would this have to be? This is Kaylin Sachin. It's evidenced by how fast she talks sometimes, the length of how much she talks. Every morning she comes in, hello, good morning, and it's like 7 a.m. Let's down just a little bit. And she will say hello and good morning however many times it takes for you to respond back in a way that she finds appropriate, with a match her level of excitedness about the day. So that's Caitlin. Again? The Days of Our Lives Stories Award. Who do we think, students? See, they can do this without me. The Song and Dance Award. Who do you think would get this? I heard a Maddie. In all seriousness, Maddie has a beautiful singing voice. She sings all the time. If only she had an off switch, it would be I'm sure. No. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Actually, Maddie can win so many of these awards. So she's a huge personality. I'm trying to think some other one, like most likely to flip a teacher off, probably like Maddie. Yeah, there's lots of them. There's lots of them. The Man in Black Award. Sunny has on a black coat and black almost every day, so it's either the Man in Black Award or the most likely to follow in Gru's footsteps. Again. So, if Sunny is going to be Gru, who is most likely to be Sunny's minions? So, that's right, Luca would be one of them. Gabe and Richie. I'm pretty sure once he gets them, he might be able to take over the world. I want to be in all of the Pitchers Awards. So if you paid attention earlier, there's only one person here. I mean, is this like Tiffany? You get the idea. Where's this again? The Ringleader Award. It is her circus. They are her monkeys. And she keeps them in line a little bit sometimes. Who are we going to guess on this? Oh no, this is Grace. You know the table she sits at. Oh, again. Most likely to punch a fool. Ah! It's Emma Wagner! And that's all I'm going to say about that because I don't want to be a fool. Oh, this again. The Undercover Bully Award. Comes off, I'm just a sweet science-loving girl, but she's slammed the door in a teacher's face more than once. I can attest to that all by myself. Okay, thank you, students. So one of the themes that I introduced, you guys, you can take your seats now. So one of the themes that I introduced during freshman year for the story of Patch Adams is that pursuing a career in healthcare care requires two essential qualities, a heart for people and a mind for science. These two characteristics become the inspiration behind our program's two most coveted awards, the Heart for People Award and the Mind for Science Award. In February 2017, so just a couple months before we would be holding this very ceremony, our program experienced a heartbreaking loss. One of our cherished biomedical science students, Victoria Osejo, was suddenly and tragically taken from us. Many of you may remember the story that was reported in the news involving an RTA train. In the days following, my students and I spent time remembering Victoria, her laughter, her kindness, her unshakable joy for life and learning. And when we talked about how to honor and ensure that she remained a part of our ceremony and our program's legacy, one thing became clear, that Victoria truly embodied what it meant to have a heart for people. And so from that year forward, we renamed the award in her honor. And so it's now known as the Victoria Osejo Heart for People Award. Can the Osejo family go ahead and come up? So each year, as part of this tradition, our students are invited to submit essays reflecting on why they want to pursue a career in healthcare. The essays are deeply personal, glimpse into their motivations, values, and hope for the family. Victoria's family reads through each of these essays and selects the recipient whose words and spirit most embody the qualities that define Victoria: empathy, joy, heart for others. This makes the award not only a symbol of excellence, but also a meaningful connection between our current students and the legacy of someone who truly lived the values we strive to uphold. So I'll now turn this over to the Osejo family. They've been here every year since the year that Victoria passed. They came and accepted her white coat, which you see on display there in front of you. And I'm so grateful for the part that they've taken in this.
Thank you so much. It's always an honor and a privilege to come and be with the students and with Mr. Pittman and be with all of you and to just share a little bit about Victoria. So Victoria was full of love for life. Each of us are born with free will, and free will gives each of us the ability to make decisions in life that impact not only our own lives, but the lives of others around us. One's choices in lives are influenced by events and actions of others as well. They teach and shape us each of us, and how we behave and respond towards others. Our daughter Victoria was no different. At the age of 6 years old, she suffered a traumatic event. This event could have influenced her to take a negative path, but instead she chose to take a positive one. By her choice, she would live her life in a joyful, kind, patient, and loving way. She gave selflessly and had compassion like no one else that I've ever known. Her presence changed darkness into light. Her smile and positivity were contagious. Victoria served pardon me. Victoria served in various roles within her community and in her school. She worked at Red Lobster for 2 years. One of her most enjoyable opportunities was serving as a camp counselor at Camp My Ruby. She loved every second, from connecting with the students to partnering with the teachers and the peers to make the experience unforgettable. Victoria had goals and aspirations of becoming a nurse. By her senior year, she was accepted to 26 colleges with substantial award from 14 of those colleges. The morning of her passing, she had shared with me that she had chosen her college and that we were ready to take the next steps. The joy on her face that day, knowing that her hard work had paid off, is something that I will always cherish. If she were here today, I know that she would tell each of you to keep pushing, to keep reaching for the stars, and do not let anything stand in your way. You can do anything that you set your mind to. In partnership with Mr. Pittman and the other members of the Berea-Midpark High School staff, we've had the opportunity to review the submissions from this year's applicants for this award. My husband and I have been touched by the content in each of the essays. It's truly a blessing to have the opportunity to read each of your journeys. Thank you for always having a heart for people. People are always our greatest asset. And secondly, you should always be proud of your many accomplishments. Your dedication and your encouragement impacts many lives around you in ways that right now you may not even realize how you've impacted others. My husband and I have the distinct pleasure of presenting this year's Victoria Osejo Heart for People Award to Malik Hussein. In addition to the award, our family and friends will present her with just a small gift for her future academic expenses. And we wish you all the best in your future, now and always.
As I was thinking back, during the junior year, the students have a presentation that they do, and it was on different genetic disorders. And Victoria's, she had to use a pedigree to explain how this disorder was passed through families. And pedigree is P-E-D-I-G-R-E-E. Well, somehow on her presentation, Victoria had it P-E-T-A-G-R-E-W, pet-a-grew. And so I was teasing her that not only had I never witnessed or seen a GRU, but I had never got to pet one. And so I still remember the first day of senior year, she come bouncing in the classroom, bubbly like she always was. She was kind of a Caitlin Sawchin in terms of energy level, and you see she was a cheerleader like Caitlin, and she come bouncing in and was like, Mr. Pittman, you're never gonna guess what happened over the summer. I was walking in the woods, I saw it grew, and I petted it. So that was Victoria. So our next award then is the Mind for Science Award. And having a mind for science is essential in healthcare because...
Attention students going on the PM Polaris field trip, please meet in the auditorium so that you can, the auditorium lobby, so you can get on your bus to go to the trip.
Having a mind for science is essential in healthcare because it forms the foundation for safe, effective, and ethical care. We need to understand the human body, we need to make evidence-based decisions, and we need to problem solve. We need to innovate. In short, a mind for science ensures that a healthcare worker's compassion is matched by their competence, because wanting to help someone is powerful, but knowing how to help them is essential. It is my privilege to present, and this is the first time this has happened, ever, since we've been doing these awards. That the same person is receiving both awards, Malak Hussein. Malak consistently exceeds expectations. She's super duper smart and truly does have a mind for science. So she was like the clear winner for this award, and then as you see, she's the Osejo family, and her essay on why she wanted to enter healthcare was amazing. So those are normally the only two awards I give out, but I was like, you know what the heck, it's my program. I can give out as many awards as I want to. So I've added a new award this year, the Teacher's Choice for Outstanding Senior, and that will go to Tiffany Talbot. So Tiffany talked some when she was up here earlier of kind of her progression as she went through the program. Her freshman year, she was, I would say, average. Now, again, I'll have to say that that was kind of average in my class, and I get reminded of that very often because, like a student that there's such smart kids in my class, and a kid that's kind of like okay in my class, and then I'm like, oh, well, they have a 4.2 GPA, you know, so it's like they're pretty outstanding. But she was very quiet, kind of silly, did her work, that kind of stuff, struggled with tests a little bit, test scores. Was not a student that I would have said her freshman year as like she's going to be in the top 20 of her graduating class, but she really, and I don't mean that in any way, I mean that's a pretty hard to be when you have close to 500 kids in a graduating class to make the top 20 is pretty difficult. That's a pretty big challenge. And she really, the amount she's grown and how hard she works, how focused she is on her goals is just been amazing to see. Her leadership skills. She's been part of HOSA for 4 years. Her first 2 years, she couldn't make it from state to nationals. She attributed that to public speaking. So she went and joined the speech and debate team and now is an awesome public speaker and has been able to advance. Okay. So congratulations. So I've added another new award, and I would like to invite the entire Hussein family to please come to the stage. Would come join your family in the lap. So this I'm calling the Family Achievement Award. So I have had 4 different Husseins that have went through my program, starting with Mustafa, who is in his 3rd year of medical school right now. Summer was next. She's not here with us today. She's in, is it her 2nd year of law school? Sundus, who's here with us, who, by the way, was the winner of the Heart for People Award last year and is currently in nursing school. She graduated along with her 2 twin brothers, Saif and Malik, who are studying engineering. And so it's, I can imagine how proud you are of what your kids have achieved, and I can recognize the amount of love, time, energy you must have put into this. It's you just normally don't see that many kids all from the, there's always like kind of one group up, but they're all just amazing kids, and so it's my honor to present you with this Family Achievement Award. Okay, so the next thing I would like to do is talk about the significance of the white coat. The white coat ceremony is a powerful symbol, one that marks the beginning of a journey, not the end. For high school students, receiving the white coat represents a transition from learning about healthcare in the classroom to preparing to live it in the real world. It signifies a commitment to the values of the profession, whether you're going into it or not: compassion, integrity, responsibility, and lifelong learning. Though you might not yet have a license or title, donning the white coat today means you are choosing to walk a path of service, to pursue knowledge, not just for your own success, but for the well-being of others. It is a promise to yourself and to the people you one day will care for, that you are ready to begin becoming the person they can count on. Seniors, you can put on your white coats. So while they're doing that, I'd have just a few closing remarks here. One of the things I've always appreciated about this program, beyond the subject matter and the unique way that the curriculum is delivered, is the opportunity to work with many of the same students throughout their high school journey. And while that's one of the greatest joys in my position around this time of the year, it also becomes one of the hardest. After spending so many years together, it's always difficult to imagine the next year without these students that you've had for 4 years. So I'll genuinely miss all of you. You are such a gifted group of individuals with the potential to do incredible things, and as the saying goes, to whom much is given, much is expected. Each of you has been given a sharp mind, a compassionate heart, and the opportunity to use both for the good of others. To all my students, congratulations. You're almost at the finishing line. For the Biomedical Sciences class of 2025, congratulations, best wishes. I have high hopes for all of you, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish. So that concludes the ceremony. You're welcome to have students pose, get pictures, whatever you want. And then in the outside hallway, we have refreshments and snacks for you.